Yeah, hi guys, Peter back for yet another video. I'm going to do another album battle, album war, where we put two albums against each other again today. I'm going to do Kiss this time. I'm going to do from 1979 Dynasty, or in Australia we say Dynasty, and Unmasked, the album from the next year. So those two are going to go against each other today. We'll see how it goes. I'm very familiar with these albums. I had them on vinyl way back in the day. I bought them when they came out in 1979 and 1980. They were big albums in Australia. The Kiss were around that time, although they're in America, they were around Unmasked, they were declining a bit around that period. They were huge here and other places as well. But here we go. We'll talk a bit about, first we're going to talk about Dynasty. So it's got 9 tracks, released in May of 1979. The first song is I Was Made for Loving You. It's a huge hit everywhere, huge hit here in Australia. When I first heard the song, I loved it. Now I've heard it so much, it's hard for me to listen to it, to be honest. I've heard it so much. And yeah, if I heard it once in a while, that's fine. But it for what it is, it's a great song. I liked it at the time. I must admit, I liked it at the time. But it's a good opening. It's a bit on the disco-y side, I guess. That opens proceedings. Then we got 2000 Man, a very rocked up version of the Rolling Stones song 2000 Man. When you hear the Stones one's very poppy, it's very bit psychedelic like. This one is very rocked up with Ace on the vocals. He sort of made the song his own. And I prefer this version, although it's probably the first one I heard, but out of the two. So, this is the first time I've ever heard the song, whoever did it, but I love 2000 Man, how they do it, Kiss. It's a great, Ace is on fire on the guitar, and he does the vocals as well. Next is Sure Know Something, which is a big hit out here in Australia. It's a classic Paul Stanley song, pop. It's a pop rock song, I guess you could say, but it's very catchy. I remember the clip for it. I still love the song to this day. It's one of my favorites off the album, Sure Know Something. Dirty Livin' is the Peter Criss song. It's the only song where Peter appears. He plays drums and does the vocals. He appeared on the album cover, but Anton Fig, who played a lot with Ace Frehley, does the drums on the album. And it's a good Peter Criss song, good rocking song. Always liked it. Always liked this album anyhow when I first heard it. And it's not... people claim they went pop. Yeah, to a certain extent, but there's a lot of good rocking stuff on here, a lot of great heavy guitar on here as well. So that's a good one. Charisma, Gene Simmons on vocal, Gene Simmons song. Probably should have been a single. These days it sounds nearly probably the best song on here. I want to know what you guys think of that. I think this song really stands up today. Yeah, it's a really good song. I think they should have probably released that as a single somehow, But yeah, a worthy song on the album, great song. Magic Touches the Paul song, good Paul song. I really liked it. It's pretty rocking, and a great vocal from Paul. Ace is the next one. Hard Times, not a bad tune. Not my favorite, but I do like Hard Times. Not my favorite on here, but I do like it. Typical Ace song, talking about growing up, going through hard times. X-Ray Eyes is next to Gene Simmons song. Always liked this one. I found it very catchy. I like Gene's songs on this album. And Gene was a bit absent during this album too. He's, from this album, that's what I've heard anyhow. He was not always in the picture when they were doing the recording. Next is Save Your Love, a great finish, great guitar from Ace to finish things off. So a really great album, really loved it, is Dynasty. Okay, then we go to Unmasked. More pop than Dynasty is. More pop. So it starts off with Is That You? Paul on the vocals. It's a good tune to start things off. I always liked it back in the day. Then we got Shandy, which is very pop. Shandy gets a lot of crap from some people. I always liked it. It didn't make the American top 40. I think it was just outside. Here, it was top 5 in Australia. So it was a big song here. And that's why when they've played down here, they always pull it out and do the song most of the time. Talk to Me's next. Ace, great guitar solo on this. One of the highlights of the album. I love Talk to Me. It's a great Ace song. Ace songs are really good on this one. Naked City, the Gene Simmons song, really a highlight as well. Really good vocal from Gene. Like the sound of this, the guitars in it's really good. What Makes the World Go Round, classic Kiss pop rock song. Really typical Paul Stanley song, it sounds like to me. Got the pop rock thing going on, a harder version of pop, I guess. And then Tomorrow's very catchy, another Paul one. Great, very catchy song. People have said this should have been a single. It probably should have been, because this is a very catchy tune. I think it could have done something as a single. So I think these two albums, a couple of times, the decisions of which singles to release were not exactly the smartest decisions. But I think this could have been a single, Tomorrow, and I've heard other people say as well. Really good song. Two Sides of the Coin is an Ace song. It's a good song without being a favourite on the album. Good song. But this album is more, I think it's more pop than Dynasty. It's more pop. Dynasty, in certain songs, a bit more hard rocking, I feel. But yeah. She's So European's a great Gene Simmons song. Really catchy tune, like it. Really like the end part, the solo from Ace, really good. And by the way, Anton Fig did play on this whole album, so Peter wasn't at all on this album. Like a Dynasty where he featured on one song. So there you have it. Then next is Easy As It Seems, really good Paul song, really catchy song. Great deep cut, really a favourite of mine. I always liked Easy As It Seems. Then we got Torpedo Girl, good Ace song, really good. Good sounding song, really rocking, really good song. And the Gene's song to finish things off, which is quite good. You're All That I Want, which is finish things off. So, yeah, so the guy sort of, I think Paul has quite a few vocals on this album, and Ace has a few, and Gene has a few. Pretty much like Dynasty. Pretty much like Dynasty did. So there you have it. That is, now I have to choose which I prefer. Now, at the time, I love these albums, both of these albums. Unmasked gets a bad name. I really like Unmasked. I've got a lot of time for Unmasked. Yeah, Dynasty as well. But Dynasty gets more positive feedback than Unmasked does. I like them both. If I had to have a choice, I'd probably go Dynasty. So I'm going to go for Dynasty as the winner here today over Unmasked. Love Unmasked too. I think it's really good. Dynasty's got just a couple of harder hitting songs. It's got Sure Know Something, Charisma, 2000 Man. It's probably push it over the line. So the high, I like the highs more on the Dynasty than Unmasked. Although Unmasked has got some really great songs, Talk to Me and Tomorrow and so on, and Naked City. So I'm going to go the winner, guys. Dynasty over Unmasked. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you not like these Kiss albums? My preference for the Kiss the Kiss catalogue is the early stuff, up until probably Alive 2. That's probably the prime period. But this stuff is still very good. I really always like these two albums, but I'm going to go as a winner as Dynasty today, guys. What do you think? Comment down below and subscribe. What album do you prefer? Do you dislike them or like them? Let me know, but I'm going to go for Dynasty as a winner. Bye for now, guys. See you again for the next one. Won't be too far away. Bye for now.